Welcome to the Preconfigured Perl Environment for students for Linux. If you're new to virtual machines, don't worry. It's not terribly difficult. In this video, we're going to install VirtualBox, import a virtual machine, create a shared folder in which to put your work files. Then we're going to boot the environment. Since there are many flavors of Linux and several different package install schemes, you'll have to pick the version that's right for your system. In this case, we're using Linux Mint, an Ubuntu variant, so we're going to use the .deb packages. We've already downloaded the VirtualBox program, so we're going to install it. Since Mint Software Manager handles the DEB installs in a really convenient way, we just have to open it and install it. And we'll have to wait a little while this completes. Now the installation is complete. We're going to go ahead and open up the Virtual Machine Manager. And you can see that we don't have any machines in here. I'm just going to go ahead and import the PPES virtual appliance. We're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Import Appliance. This appliance we're keeping in Downloads, and it's this file, the .ova file. We're going to open it. We'll accept the defaults and let it do its work. It's going to take a little while. Okay, now the installation is complete, and we can see that we have a new virtual machine in here. Now we're not going to start it, not yet. We're actually going to add a shared folder for it. So under Files, for consistency, we're going to go ahead and put this in Documents. We're going to create a new folder named Perl_share. And we're going to change the settings on the PPES virtual machine such that it points to the share. Now you'll see, obviously there's many options. What we care about right now is shared folders. We're going to double click this or click the little icon to edit it. We're going to choose Documents and then Perl Share. Clicking the Choose button will verify that. That's named Perl Share. We don't want to set it read-only, or we won't be able to save our work to it. And of course we want it to auto-mount, so it'll appear automatically in the system. And that's done. Let's click OK. Now that we've got our shared folder set up, and we've got VirtualBox and Virtual Machine set up, we're going to go ahead and start it. It takes a long time for this to start. Don't give up. Don't assume anything's wrong unless you've given it a full 5 minutes. Okay, now there's some notifications about capturing keyboard and other input. We're going to dismiss those. And again, you have to be patient. And don't worry, we won't have to go through this every time you use the virtual machine. We'll show you more on that later. And here we are at last. Here's a generic Windows Mint desktop environment. More on this later. We're going to put some demo files into the shared folder so you can see them both on the virtual machine and the Linux host. And now we'll copy a demonstration workspace folder into the shared folder. Here you can see we've got a workspace backup and a workspace folder. As you can see, we've got the Perl shared. This represents the mounted shared folder. It looks like a drive. That's what it is to the virtual machine. We're going to go ahead and drop this in here. It's small, it takes just a moment to copy. We're going to go ahead and open this up. And you can see that the workspace is here, and there's some demo files included. Now we're going to go to the host machine. We're going to look in Documents and then the Perl share, and we'll see the workspace folder and the included files. So you can access these from both your host environment as well as the virtual machine guest environment. Additionally, we won't have to restart the guest machine every time. We can go ahead and click the close button to close it. What we're going to do is make sure we have it set to save the machine state. Saving the machine state will freeze the machine just as it is, and it closes quickly. We're going to go back to the VirtualBox Manager and go ahead and reopen this machine, which it saves state, and it pops back open just as before. Now with this, you can open any program, any files, folders, whatever you like, and return to the same spot where you were working last. So this is quite convenient. In this video, we installed VirtualBox, we imported a virtual machine, we created a shared folder in which to put your work files, and we booted the environment. In an upcoming video, we'll look at programs and features of the PPES. Thanks for watching.